All right, my friends, Ashcan Pete had an amazing turn last time and really set us up, I think, for some good moves. I think we're going to be doing a lot of evading and moving around the board to try and get these gates done. So, poor Joe is on his last sanity, so he is just going to scoot up to the asylum and heal up. So that's going to be him. Pete is sitting next to this formless spawn, remember, that has physical immunity, and Pete only has weapons. So he needs to sneak past this spawn, and I would love to get him over to the science building so he can turn in one of his gates that he's closed to get some more clues, because he is out. He is empty on clues. And Sister Mary is going, man, Sister Mary is going to have to really step up here, because I need her to sneak past this Chthonian, which is kind of massive. If she gets caught by him, she's going to get murdered, and into the abyss, so that she can use her cool Find Gate spell to pop back out and shut it down. Hopefully, no gates are going to occur. And in order to make that happen, good old Kate, remember, has that flux capacitor. So I think I'm going to send her with her massive movement up the board, evading this spawn for now by going around him, and put her either in the graveyard or the black cave. These are two spots that tend to pop gates a lot. So if I stick her there and we get lucky, she might block a gate from opening. If not, then we'll have to yoink her through the gate to close it. We're kind of trying to play catch up to these darn gates that keep spawning. But I think that's our best bet. So this is going to be a big move and evade turn. And if that works out, the next turn, we're going to have some action. So let's get that going. So Kate is no longer first player. It's going to be Ashcan Pete, and we want him to evade a monster and get to the science building. So 1, 2, 3. He needs a speed of 3, which he has, a sneak of 3. That's not great, but remember, he still has his map of Arkham. So he's going to get another speed point. So let's up his sneak, and hopefully he will be able to get by this monster. He has no, oh no, he has no reroll abilities on this. That's the only, so he's going to be a straight up roll of 4 to get by this thing. And if he doesn't, man, I don't think he can touch him. Well, I guess he could cast Wither. So I guess he wouldn't be totally out of it. So he could cast Wither. Spell modifier 0, sanity cost is 0. The only problem is his lore is so flippin' low. Man. But I can only move one thing. His focus is 1. All right, Pete. Here's hoping he can sneak by that thing. Is that what I want to do? Or I could just keep him at the witch's house, but that seems like a terrible idea. I believe in you, Pete. You're going to be fine. Okay, Pete's done. Let's head down to Sister Mary. Sister Mary also needs to move and evade. She needs a movement of 1, 2, 3. Movement of 3 with the best sneak possible. She does not have anything to help her move. So that gives her a sneak of only 2, which is pretty terrible. Ugh, you guys. All right, let's see. She needs to stay blessed here, Sister Mary. Okay, wow, all right. She's definitely still blessed. That's going to help. But the other thing we can do for her is, let's remember she got that lovely healing stone. So let's exhaust this to gain back 1 sanity. And with it, she is going to cast Voice of Ra. Casting modifiers -1. Sanity cost is 1. You may cast during the upkeep. Cast and exhaust to gain +1 to all skill checks for the rest of the turn. So this would give her +1 to evade. And she has a bunch of clues. I'd like to save those for sealing gate. So if I can give her the best possible chance here, that's what I want to do. So let's see if she can't cast Voice of Ra. And her lore is a 5, and she's blessed. So fingers crossed here that she can invoke the Voice of Ra. Let's take away the sanity, which we just gave her. Easy come, easy go. And pull out our cute little dice tray and give her a lore of 5. Okay, let's take some of these out. Okay, that's 5. We need 1 success. 4s are a success for her because she's still blessed. Whew, okay, we made it, no problem. She has invoked the Voice of Ra. So it's exhausted, but I'm going to leave this kind of face up on her card just to remind me that she is going to get a +1 to all of her skill checks for the rest of the turn. And hopefully that's going to help her sneak past this Chthonian. That's the plan anyway. Joe, we know what he's doing. He's down to 1 sanity. This man is running for the hills. He needs a movement of 1, 2, 3, 4 to get up to Arkham Asylum. So I don't think we need to move him around at all. He's got plenty of movement. And Kate, remember, she is going to come from the bottom of the board, shoot up using all of her movement to try to get to either the Black Cave or the graveyard. Doesn't really matter which, because the movement requirement is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6 either way. Her motorcycle gives her 2. So if we bump her speed up to a 4, she should be able to get there. All right, lots of moving, lots of evading. Let's roll some dice and see what happens. And we're going to start with the scary stuff because Ashcan Pete is going to try and get by this formless spawn. It has a +0 to sneak. So let's roll. And we did the best we could with him. So he has a sneak right now of 4. So he's going to move from the witch's house into the French hills. He's going to see that thing and try and be stealthy. Ah, he did it. Good job, Pete. My master. Okay, and then the rest of his movement, we gave him a speed, let's see, of 1. Oh, wait, did I do him wrong? Hold up. No, he needed a speed of 1, 2, 3. And, oh, right, he has the map. Oh, my gosh, I thought I did that wrong. Okay, wait, let me exhaust the map really quick. I saw he had a speed of 2, and I was like, no, I don't want to roll again. Okay, so he has a speed of 3. He got to the French Hill. He's going to eke by this guy for 2 and 3, and he's going to hang out at Kate's old stomping grounds in the science building. Okay, our first evade worked. Next evade is going to be Sister Mary. And for Sister Mary, we gave her a speed of 3. So north side merchant to the unnameable, where she comes across the Chthonian. So he has a +1 to sneak, so that's lovely. So we'll give her a dice for that. And then she also, remember, has Voice of Ra. So that's +1 for the Chthonian, +1 for Voice of Ra, and we left her with a sneak of 2. So she's rolling 4. She needs 1 success, and remember, 4s count as success for her. And she did it. Nice. Okay, so she evades the Chthonian, and on Arkham movement turn, she will get sucked through the portal into the abyss. Joe, meanwhile, is just, he's running for his life. He is done with all of this craziness. Rivertown, Easttown, downtown, Asylum, where he is going to talk to someone about the stuff he has been seeing. Easy turn for him. And we'll finish it off with Kate, who we have to decide. What do we think? Graveyard or Black Cave? What's going to pop next? Let's leave it up to the dice, shall we? We'll roll 1 for the graveyard, 1 for the Black Cave. Higher one is where she goes. All right, graveyard it is. Let's send her up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into the graveyard, and we're gonna hope she stops a gate from popping. Come on, dice. Don't do me wrong. All right, that's the end of Arkham. Nope. Arkham movement. Now we're going to go to other worlds. We have no one in the other worlds except for Sister Mary. And so for this, she is going to head into the abyss. And that is the other world movement phase. Okay, movement is done. Now let's run and do some Arkham encounters. Our first player is our man, Pete. And of course, he headed up to the science building. So he is going to turn in 5 toughness worth of monster trophies or 1 gate trophy. And so he's going to put in a gate trophy here and pick up 2 clues. Love it. Next is Sister Mary, but she's not in Arkham, she's in the other world, so we're going to skip her encounter and head to our man Joe, who's up here talking to someone, and he says instead of having an encounter, you may get psychiatric care. Either you regain 1 sanity for free or pay $2 to restore it to maximum, and he is going to pay. This is money well spent. He needs some better help, time with a therapist, so we're going to pay $2 for Joe and get his sanity back. And our final Arkham encounter is Kate at the graveyard, and she is going to find the graveyard. Entering a stone crypt, you are surprised to find a beautiful fresco and some inspirational words upon the wall. There is an almost magical piece within this chamber. Gain 2 sanity. I had no idea the graveyard had good things in it. Oh my goodness, we will take that. Although she's at full sanity, but that's all right. We didn't get murdered in the graveyard. That is a wonderful encounter. Okay, Kate is done. All right, please stop monsters coming from there. Arkham encounter's done. Let's head to Sister Mary in the abyss. And she is ready to go in the abyss. She's looking for a red or a green. No. Here we go. The abyss. The feeble glow and warmth of the candle is enough to restore you a bit. Gain 1 stamina. Oh, she desperately needed that. Oh, this is lovely. Okay, so we have survived this round. Now the question becomes, where does the gate pop? All right, let's give Sister Mary her stamina. All right, moment of truth here. We're done with the cleanup gangs. Our next gate appears at the woods. Oh no, that's not good. We didn't want that. Okay, we have the woods. So we're going to get ourselves a gate, which is what we were hoping wouldn't happen. The City of the Great Race is going to open in the woods. And we will add a doom token. And we will spawn a monster. Forgot about the woods. I should have a Night Gaunt. Okay, he's a weird little slanted, what would you call that, bar creature. He's flying. When you fail a combat check against him, you're drawn through the nearest open gate. All right, so we don't have anyone in the street, so it doesn't really matter, but he's going to appear for now at the City of the Great Race in the woods. All right, let me put him there. Of course, the woods is exactly the farthest away from Kate. That's all right, we can get her down there. Let's see, movement is going to be crescents and pluses. The only thing we have on the board is the Chthonian, which is a triangle, and our new little flyer, so they're not going to move. But slum murders continue. Oh no. An old basement is opened, releasing 2 monsters into the East Town streets. Ew, okay. We do have Joe nearby, and his sanity is back to full powered. Unfortunately, there will be 2 of these dudes standing here. So another flyer, a fire vampire. His special is ambush physical immunity. Well, that sucks. Maybe he'll take to the skies here. Or a Oh, a good old-fashioned zombie. We like zombies. Okay, those are easy to take care of. So the flyer might be a little difficult for Joe, but the zombie should be okay. So hopefully these guys will fly away. All right, so let's see. Okay, let's see. I think that's everything. Nope, the one good thing that happens is a clue appears at the Historical Society. Nobody's there, but we'll stick it on the board. We tried. It wasn't the woods. I forgot about the darn woods. Yes, poor. And that's where Mary's been stuck for most of this game. We've had so many gates spawn at the woods. How could I have forgotten about it? Okay, well, it is what it is. That wasn't a terrible turn. We have a couple more monsters on the board. Hopefully they'll take to the skies and we can maybe pick them off later. Or, Joe's got his shotguns. He's all healed up. Maybe he's going to take a swing at it. But now, next turn, we know we have to yoink Sister Mary back, close her gate down. And then we have to head all the way down to the woods again. But we do have Kate with her elder sign. So I guess maybe the whole, hey, let's win this by closing all the gates isn't going to happen. Maybe we're going to win this by sealing all the gates. We've sealed 3. We have Sister Mary, who will hopefully come back and seal hers. And we have Kate, who has an elder sign, who can hopefully insta-seal hers. We are getting very low on clue tokens. We do have still the old journal. Kate has not passed that one off yet. So maybe she will. We have some options here. I was hoping for, the stars aligned, everything works out. But it's Arkham Horror. And who are we kidding? That ain't going to happen. All right, fun quick round. Let me think a little bit, and we'll go into the next one. See you soon.